This is the red-throated Caracara, a bird in the falcon family which lives in the forests of Central and South America. We'd like to tell you a story about the awesome predation behavior of these highly unusual raptors.
Red-throated caracaras are unusual in that they are cooperative breeders. They always travel around in groups, and as many as 7 adults will take care of a single chick.
One of the really amazing things about these birds is that they are specialist predators on social wasps.
In a previous study, we determined the caracara's diet using nest cameras. This little chick alone fed on over 15 nests per day during the 9 days we recorded her. Watch her do a happy dance as one of the adults brings her a nest full of tasty wasp larvae. As you're probably aware, wasps don't take kindly to their nests being disturbed. They fiercely defend their brood by stinging, biting, and even spraying venom at intruders. The question that motivated our study is, how do these birds manage to prey on well-defended wasp nests without being harmed? One of the hypotheses was that they have a chemical repellent which keeps the wasps from stinging. To investigate this hypothesis further, we went to the Nourag research station in central French Guiana to observe their predation behavior firsthand. We found wasp nests in the forest and transplanted them to a recording arena, which was outfitted with motion-sensitive video cameras. In order to avoid getting stung ourselves, we transplanted the nests at night when the wasps are inactive. This also allowed the colony to be transplanted without losing any workers.
So what did we see? With nests of smaller species, such as Polybia bistriata, there was not much resistance on the part of the wasps. The Caracara arrives, shakes the nest a couple of times, and all the wasps abandon the nest without any attempt at defense. Then, the bird eats the larvae.
From watching this, it would seem that the hypothesis of a chemical defense is plausible. But what about nests of larger, more aggressive wasps such as Polybia gerynii? Watch closely as a caracara approaches the nest of Polybia gerynii. It plucks a wasp from its feathers, scratches one from its face, and is driven away by the attacking wasps. This nest is really riled up now, and the workers are flying about in an attempt to defend their nest from the intruder. The caracara soon returns, however, again facing opposition from the workers of this nest, scratches more wasps from its face, plucks them from its plumage, and again is driven away from the nest by the attacking wasps. This nest is a big prize though, and soon the caracara will return. This time, a second bird joins in and flies at the nest from above. Both of these birds are driven away by the attacking wasps. Here it is from another angle. The second bird flies in and is driven away by the wasps. It would seem these wasps are succeeding in defending their nest, but the caracaras aren't done. Watch closely. As the caracara flies in at high speed, the wasps fly out to intercept, but it is too late. The nest is struck to the ground where it can no longer be defended.
The caracaras retrieve the fallen nest, which the workers have abandoned, and the wasps regroup near the nest site.
So why do the wasps give up? Well, the majority of species the caracaras attack are swarm founders. When catastrophe strikes, the queens and workers can abandon their nest and quickly found a new one elsewhere. This behavior is known as absconding. When the absconding response is triggered, no further nest defense occurs. We conclude that the caracaras exploit this absconding response in order to drive the wasps away so they can feed on the brood without being stung. In conclusion, we have learned that smaller wasps do not attempt to sting the caracaras, but abscond upon nest disturbance. The larger, more aggressive wasps do sting the caracaras, suggesting that the birds are not chemically defended. Instead, the caracaras inflict damage on the nests or knock them to the ground using a hit-and-run technique. that minimizes the risk of stings, eventually inducing the absconding response of the swarm-founding wasps.
So what are the ecological implications of this study? Well, generally it's been assumed that ants are the primary predators of social wasps in the neotropics. Wasp behaviors such as visual camouflage of nests, strong fortification, and the stinging defense, however, are ineffective against ants. These adaptations suggest that there is also significant predation pressure on wasps by vertebrates such as the caracaras.
If you would like to learn more about red-throated caracaras and their predation behavior, please check out the full paper at the PLOS ONE website, and follow along with our research at www.ibictor.com.